Every year, the African Construction and Totally Concrete Expo welcomes an advisory board of world-renowned experts who are put in place to advise and inform the content of the event. In 2016, there are 20 world-renowned experts that are sitting on the African Construction and Totally Concrete Advisory Board. Some of the experts that have joined us this year include Professor John Provis, a professor of cementitious material science from the University of Sheffield, John Sheath, the CEO of the Concrete Society of Southern Africa, Professor Danladi Matolwal, the CEO and Executive Director of the Nigerian Building and Road Research Institute in Nigeria. All this to say that we have a very impressive cross-section of international experts, and they are the ones that determine the content for African Construction and Totally Concrete Expo based upon current trends in the industry, current challenges and opportunities for the African market. The theme for the 2016 African Construction and Totally Concrete Expo is Africa's Infrastructural Awakening, and this theme was born out of an advisory board meeting held with many of the advisory board experts late last year, focusing on the exponential growth that will be happening across the continent and the persevering international interest in accessing Africa's construction market. Essentially, it is Africa's cement, concrete and construction industries that design the African Construction and Totally Concrete Expo through their collaboration with us and through their input as to how the industry is changing and evolving and where we will go next.
So the Africa Infrastructure Awakening theme is directly in line with what PPC is doing in our strategy. We've had a good look at Africa. We think that the population of Africa is doubling between now and 2050, and Africa will also have the highest rate of urbanization in the world. So the number of people that are going to be moving into urban areas in Africa is enormous, and if you couple that together with economic growth, probably driven by the things like better democracy in Africa, better governance, better transparency, better economic systems in Africa, there's going to be such a need for infrastructural development in Africa.
I think innovation is key. For a country to move forward in terms of economic growth and development, you need to be at the cutting edge of innovation. You're seeing a lot more new products coming into the world at a more rapid rate than previously. South Africa needs to go to those areas to lead the economic growth of the African continent.